Hello, Brenton with All Out Octane here, and in this video I'm going to be opening up some of the brand new Hot Wheels 1/43 scale cars that I was able to find on the pegs. This is the new set. There are now 10 of these cars. So we've seen a Lamborghini, a Corvette, a Mustang, a Jeep, a Mercedes, and a Nissan Skyline. And now we have a Mustang, a Porsche 911, another Mercedes, but this one's a 300 SEL, and we have a new color of the Corvette. So we first saw the Corvette in the yellowish green color that they had. I forget what that color is called. And now we've got it in the orange. So let's go ahead and open these up. We've actually already seen this car as well in the Elite 64. So we've seen Elite 64, and now we've got it in the 1/43 scale. On the back, you can see which 4 cars you're trying to hunt down of this set. So we've got the 69 Modified Ford Mustang, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL 6.8 AMG, and then we also have the 23 Corvette Z06. And the cool part about these is that they will open right up, and then you can put the car right back in the package. So they are in their own clamshells, which is kind of like this plastic case. It's like the collector term of what we kind of call those. It's in a clamshell, and you can just slide the car right out. Now, this car should have some moving pieces. And let's see. Man, look at the detailed interior on this thing. That is epic. It's got a lot of the dials on the dashboard. It's got a blue roll cage. And it's solid. Oh, it's got racing slicks on it too. That's epic. Just a nice solid body here on the bottom for aero. Big back wing. The wing is plastic. It's not metal, but that's okay. And I do believe this hood comes off, so I'm going to try to get it off. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Kind of like a black chrome for the turbo kit. And this, yeah, look at this. That is epic. That is a lot of detail. So these cars are a little expensive or a lot expensive. It depends on how you view it. I do think they are pricey. For 1/43 scale cars, you can get a lot of those cars for like, half the price of this on the pullback kind at all kinds of different stores, Walmart's, Target's, Michael's. I saw a bunch at Michael's Crafts the other day. And Hot Wheels definitely makes it pricey. These are $25 each. That was $100 spent right here, which is tough on the budget, especially when I'm trying to hunt down a lot of other cars, especially some of the premium cars at like $7 a piece. But I can get one of these for cheaper than 5 of the premium cars now, because the premium cars are somewhere between $35 when you factor in the fact that there's 7 of them, or $7 each at $5. So definitely has the holes for the air intake for the turbos. And you can slide that back on, snap that in, and there you have it. This one is probably the best one because it has moving parts with an actual, detailed engine. And again, interior, look at all those dials and stuff. It's got the roll cage, and it has the window net or safety net. This thing is really, really well done. I know I've spent a fair amount there, but I'll just showcase as well. You can slip the car right back in, line up the things, and there you have it. It just goes right back in the case. So that's the one really cool trick about the 1/43 scale cars. You can just easily put them back. Let's take a look at this Porsche 911, the GT3 RS. I was actually very, very thankful to find all 4 of these on the pegs at the same time. I did find them at another Target, not obviously the same Target that I bought them at. I found them at another Target, and it did not have the orange Z06, which I found interesting because it had the Mercedes, it had the Mustang, and it had this 911, but it didn't have the second Corvette, which I found, again, very interesting because that seems a recolor seems less important than 3 new castings. But here we've got the 911 GT3 RS. This one is plastic as well, not a big deal. The brake calipers are awesome. They've got them set, and they're stationary, which is great. Doesn't roll with the car, as brakes shouldn't, right? But sometimes I think the effects of those, they'll spin just because, but Hot Wheels does not do that. Let's take a look at the bottom. Pretty good aero on the bottom. Great interior. They've got the red seats. No windows down to see in, but that's not a big deal. Great tampo work on this thing. Yeah, they did really well at this casting. Really, really cool. For all the Porsche fans out there and Porsche collectors, you guys will definitely want to pick this one up. And I have no doubt people will. I don't know if there are any duplicates in the packs because I have only seen them a few times. And again, I saw, oh, they actually have some sticky stuff on that to probably keep that Porsche 911 GT3 tag on. There we go. There we go. Put it back in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL AMG. And I believe, this one was part of the Boulevards in 1/64th scale. So 1/43rd scale, we've got it here. And look at that. On the bottom, they've got the exhaust, the transmission, fuel tank, not control arms, but well, it's not the suspension either. Take a look at those gold rims, 5-spoke rims. That is epic. 300 SEL. It's got Hot Wheels on the plate. This thing is super cool. It's got a roll cage in there. It's got all the light bars up front. The windshield wipers. Kind of hard to see inside. I don't think they have any colored seats or any details in there, but again, it does have the roll cage. There might be some tampo work in there. It's kind of hard to see right there between the AMG and the windshield wiper. Big tires on this thing. It's got like racing tires, rally tires on it. I guess thick tires, we should say. And it does look like those are 2 different size tires, which is actually kind of cool too. I was thinking about this the other day, and seeing this set come out got me really excited for what might also come, obviously, in these 1/43rd scales. We've got, we've got a Nissan Skyline. We've seen a Lamborghini. We've got some exotics. I would imagine they might do a 1/43rd scale Range Rover like they did for the Elite 64. They might also do the Porsche. It'd be interesting if they did some more elite cars as 1/43rd scale, but I also think it would be really cool to do a gasser. Anyway, I'll keep talking about that here in a second. Love these black 5-spoke rims on this Corvette. This one has the most solid feel of the bunch so far. It's really quite heavy. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's pretty solid. It's got a plastic wing, amped. Is that the orange? That might be the orange, the color. Quad exhaust. It's got Hot Wheels on the tag. Got the Corvette logo up front here. I think these are partially tampoed, partially part of the windshield, maybe. This thing looks so good. It'll look so good next to the other one as well. Doesn't look like there's any tampos inside, but that's okay. It does have the rear view mirror up there. It's kind of cool, even though I don't think you can really see out of it. What is up there? Yeah, there's definitely something in there, which is, I've heard, very hard to see out of. I think this color of Corvette is exactly the same one the first time I ever sat in one was this color. Brake calipers matching. Love the 5 spokes. And let's see about the tires. Yep, it's a little thicker on this side than it is on this one. That is epic. Looks like it's a little wonky. Yeah, whatevs. There you have it. there is the 1/43 scales. Again, I think a gasser would be awesome. The candy striper, or not exactly the candy striper, but a gasser of some sort would be epic. Let me know what you think. If you've been able to find these brand new 1/43 scales, what cars would you like to see in the 1/43 scale? Do you think they're too expensive? Let me know in the comments below. And until the next one, have a good one.